For the final day of News Literacy Week, 2 News is diving deep into what's probably one of your favorite pastimes, social media. It can be a place of sharing, learning, and engagement, but it can also spread misinformation. Stacey Olmos shows how the platforms can profit from that misinformation.
Anyone who's been consuming news for the last 2 or 3 decades knows that times have changed, not only with technology, but with social media and how easily we can access content. In the last 5 years, we've started to see the role digital platforms can play in providing inaccurate or misleading information, something the News Literacy Project is trying to combat.
Misinformation isn't new, but a lot of people just became aware of the prevalence of misinformation and the stakes of misinformation around 2016 with revelations about the role that the Russians played in that election.
Media is ever-changing, and the role electronic devices play in delivering content is something USF professor Giovanni Luca Ciampaglia has devoted his career to.
Sometimes people do not realize that what they're seeing on social media or even on Netflix, is actually curated, and it's based on what an algorithm, in a certain sense, thinks about yourself.
This is known as AI, or artificial intelligence, where smart machines perform tasks of human intelligence.
Content algorithms across social media, whether it's Facebook or YouTube or Twitter, and now TikTok has a very powerful suggestion and content algorithm. Their job, simply put, is to keep you on the platform, is to keep you engaged so they can serve you more ads. That's the business model. That's the reason these platforms are free.
These algorithms create echo chambers where content on your feed is tailored to similarities of friends and people you follow. And if algorithms are simply feeding you content based on what others around you like, then Ciampaglia says they're not necessarily concerned about quality. It's the idea that if you already have a similar opinion, then you're likely going to agree with the content, especially politics.
You can spread maybe the same message to one group and the opposite message to the other group. They may be both false, but both groups will not care.
But social media can also be a great tool to stay informed and foster insightful discussions. So there's a few things you can do to vet sources online and make sure they're trustworthy.
Really evaluate, pieces of information in a way that's rigorous and honest and rational and not emotional is like the number one thing I think people can do. And if you're not sure about something, don't amplify it. Don't even like it, because when you like something, you can passively share that to friends and family.
Here's a simple checklist when scrolling. Slow down. Look for facts and supporting details, not opinions. Think critically, not emotionally.
Everyone needs to be aware of the difference between a standards-based piece of information, from a standards-based news outlet, and something that's user-generated from someone you don't know.
Social media sites have also started enforcing policies to vet misinformation, especially when it comes to COVID-19. For example, Facebook uses algorithms to reduce distribution of low-quality or problematic content. While not always perfect, sometimes it flags everything within that algorithm.
When they debunk a viral rumor, they catch a piece of misinformation, then Facebook's platform sort of puts a warning label on content, right? Twitter's also rolled out warning labels.
Keep in mind, these platforms are businesses for user engagement, not direct websites of credible news sources. Stacey Olmos, Fox 4.
Well, experts warn you to keep in mind social media platforms are businesses for user engagement, not direct websites of credible news sources.